As the questions about Sir Keir Starmer and so-called Beergate rumble on, we speak to our political correspondent Alex Horlicks, who has details of new allegations. That's right, we've seen evidence that the leader of the opposition planned to have a Christmas party back in 2020, but then cancelled it when the restrictions were increased. If they had held the party, they might have broken the law. But they didn't have the party. But they did plan to have it, which might have broken the law at the time. So some people might be saying, well, in a way, isn't that just as bad? No? We've also been told that Sir Keir Starmer once dropped a half-empty can of Coke on the ground before picking it up and putting it in a bin. Before he put it in the bin, he was technically littering, which is a crime. But that's... We also have video evidence of Sir Keir Starmer driving at 70 miles an hour on the motorway, when just 2 roads away, the speed limit was 40 miles an hour, so he was nearly 30 miles an hour over the limit. The limit on a different road. Yes, which had he been on it would probably have meant an automatic ban. And you couldn't see his political career surviving that. A hypothetical ban. Yes, and I've actually just been sent significant new evidence that Sir Keir Starmer made threats to kill. That sounds very serious. Can you explain further? Yes, during the local elections, he arrived at a campaigning event and was heard by several witnesses to say that he could murder a cup of tea. A cup of tea. Imagine if instead of cup of tea, he'd said, old man. That would have been a very serious offence. Couldn't it be argued that by raising all of these examples where Sir Keir Starmer didn't break the law, we're sort of muddying the waters about the fact that the Prime Minister definitely did break the law and has presided over a culture of impunity and rule-breaking at the very highest levels of government? Angela Rayner said on a podcast that she once stubbed her toe. So what? What if it wasn't her toe and in fact she'd stabbed it? Thank you, Alex. Next up, as Vladimir Putin makes a speech about the war in Ukraine on Victory Day in Moscow, we ask, when was the last time you made an epic mistake and then tried to style it out?